Hey, hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be talking about the biggest issue with the current state of Dying Light 2, a bug so bad that it completely ruins any chance of being immersed. This was something I've dealt with, friends of mine and other members of the community, and nearly 3 years later it still is somehow a thing and it's getting worse. What I'm talking about is the audio bug. This was one of those things where I felt like a video wasn't necessary until I realized how widespread this issue really is. I actually already talked about this over 2 years ago, but as of recently I've been getting comments constantly stating it's still a thing on especially PS5 and PC. So to elaborate and help you guys understand what I'm talking about here, day one of playing this game revolved around the audio being a nightmare. Dialogue half the time wouldn't line up with the character speaking, their mouths wouldn't move, or I just wouldn't hear anything at all. This all completely butchered the story in my first playthrough, but of course it was like the honeymoon phase, so I did my best at the time to, overlook it. Luckily though, over the past year it's been mostly fine for me, but the overwhelming amount of reports I see of this issue goes far beyond any other criticism I see for this game. Like, really? It's talked about everywhere. Under the official Dying Light tweets, on Discord, Reddit, you can't really escape it. Other examples of known audio issues are delayed or missing sound effects when doing parkour in combat, making it impossible to know when a zombie or bandit is sneaking up on you, which actually is a circumstance I've seen talked about numerous times with this bug. And then we have audio issues like this. And so, many people may be asking, is there a fix? And well, not really currently, unless you just want to restart the game and slap a temporary band-aid on the problem. Good news is I've already forwarded this bug directly to TechLand nearly a month ago at this point, but it would help if you could let me know in the comments if this is something you're currently dealing with. It really just happens out of nowhere, and really to anyone it seems. I've spent the past month collecting the community's experiences with this bug, and it's never been this bad. So mainly, I'm here to spread the word that if your audio sounds awful or isn't working at all, you're not alone. And hopefully, TechLand will put out a fix sooner than later, because this is really one of the only big game-breaking issues I can think of from the early days of Dying Light 2. But that fact, because of how old this bug is, does leave me a little concerned that they won't fix it at all, which is partly why I made this video. I think some folks at TechLand still watch some of my videos these days, and so I hope the team realizes how big of a deal this sort of thing really is. Like I said before, this game still has a lot of technical issues, but this is the one that I can see hurting it the most long term, especially as it becomes more common like it already has. I'm no QA tester that knows what issues to prioritize and pinpoint, but I do want to use my platform to talk about what I find interesting and informative, but also things that could help the community and really everyone who likes these games and wants to see them succeed. But with all that said, share your thoughts in the comments, but also if you've come across anything other game breaking in Dying Light 2 currently. If I see enough of the same problem in the comments, I'll forward it right to TechLand. Just keep in mind it might be a while before we see effects. A lot of the team at TechLand is full force developing the beast, and so I know they do listen most of the time. It just might be a while to make shit happen. Anyways though, thanks for tuning in. If your audio issues are so bad that it makes you want to tear your eyeballs out, we'll just uninstall and return to it at a later date. I know, that's not what you want to hear, but that's basically what I'm doing with Stalker 2 right now. I was so hyped for that game only to realize that it's going to be a year until it's actually working properly, but unfortunately that's just a product of the modern day gaming industry, and it's probably only going to get worse. Anyways, enough rambling from me. I hope you did enjoy this new look at an unreleased bundle called the Snake Warrior. With that said, stop by next time folks. Adios.